Currently, we are 10 on the group, no? Yan kay Francisco. Okay, so mag-start na tayo. Hindi ko na natin i-antayin yung ibang classmates niyo to join, no? Kasi it's already 14 minutes past 1 o'clock. Anyway, this topic today is a continuation of what you have did last time, no? So, ano ba yung ginawa natin last time? So, we already modeled your uh, fish character, no? Now today, uh, we'll be creating a skin para doon, and then itatry na natin siyang pagalawin. We will try to animate it, and then after animating it, we will be applying a camera, and then apply path, no? And lastly, render it to an AVI format, no? Okay, so ibig sabihin, no? So you will see you will learn how camera works, no? How path works, uh what is an animation based on a modifier, and also yung mapping, yung basic ng mapping, no? Okay. So the materials that you're going to use is the previous model that you have done, which is the fish, no? So files, subjects. Let me open my model. Modules. So open lang natin siya. Okay. So this is the fish that I have done last time, no? So ito yung fish na ginawa natin. So hindi ko pa nakikita totally lahat ng mga ginawa nating fish character. But then sabi ko nga, 'di ba, in every character in every model that we are trying to make, meron tayo laging JPEG file, no? Meron tayong 3 JPEG random files wherein it catches all the angles of our model. And ganito rin yung ginawa natin. So this character was already been discussed last time. The recorded video is already uploaded at our MS Teams under week 6, no? And I would like to remind everyone also that uh we already on our week 7. We only have 2 weeks before the final examination. So if ever that there are some laboratory activities that you need to do, no? Habulin natin, no? Kasi medyo one laboratory activity missed could mean a lot on the reflection of the grade that you are trying to perform, no? So sayang sila. Okay. So going back to our topic. So ito yung model natin. So okay. So with this model, let me just recall, no, paki-type doon sa chat box natin. What are the what are the different modifiers? What are the sets of modifiers that we have do or we use to create this model? Ano-ano yung mga modifier na yon? Let me see. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay. So we have symmetry, we have extrude, we have edit poly. Ano pa? Turbo smooth. Okay, yan yung gusto ko rin marinig, the turbo smooth. Okay, pero turbo smooth yung naging spelling niya. It's turbo smooth, no? Okay. Ano pa? Halos nabanggit naman na lahat, no? So halos nabanggit naman na lahat. Okay. So anyway, uh we're now going to continue with our output, no? So ito yung output natin. Actually, itong output natin, 'di ba? Wala pa tong environment. So usually, bago natin talaga gagawin yung animation natin, lalagyan na natin siya ng environment. We'll do props. We will do environment on our end, no? So halimbawa, if nandito siya sa loob ng isang aquarium or a bowl, no, na merong mga pebbles, may mga rocks or underwater scenery, yung mga ganon, dito natin siya gagawin. Pero, no, I will skip that because you already know how to model. So, halimbawa, gusto niyo gumawa ng rocks, gusto niyo gumawa ng mga different uh, aquarium pebbles, no? Madali na lang 'yon in your end kasi mga cube lang 'yon, mga uh, box lang 'yon. They are already doable, no? So I don't need to demonstrate all of that, no? Pero yung isasabit niyo sa akin, most probably merong ganon. Now there might be a probability that you will encounter problems with rendering kasi nga medyo, 3D Max is a graphic and processor software. Okay? So ibig sabihin medyo kailangan nila ng graphics and processor to 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 work, no? So yun lang ang magiging problem diyan upon rendering. So kung minsan nakikita natin na medyo naghahang na tayo na our modeling, medyo magkakaroon pa tayo ng challenge diyan pagka nag-animate na tayo at nag-render tayo. Okay? Now, currently, 'di ba? Eto, nakahiwalay 'yan. Nakahiwalay yung eyeball nung fish natin. Okay, nakahiwalay yung eyeball ng fish natin. Both eyeball ng fish natin nakahiwalay. So, now, we could do grouping dito para halimbawa, kapag ka dinrag natin siya, pinagalaw natin siya as one na siya. Okay, so how are we going to do the grouping, 'di ba? Way back on our week 2, no? So I already discussed grouping, or even week 1 na discuss ko na siya on our table activity. So control A ko lang to since wala naman akong ibang props na kasama dito. So I'll just control A this, and then under group, now I'll just have the group, and then I'll name it as fish. So just a fish. Okay. So under fish, okay, so pagka hinit natin yan, ayan na siya. Okay, as one na siya. Okay, now to ungroup, just click this and then ungroup para kung gusto natin i-edit ulit yung yung eyeball natin, pwede pa rin, no? Okay. Now after which, pwede na natin siyang pagalawin, no? Okay, pwede na natin siyang pagalawin. So in here, okay, gawa muna tayo ng map, no? Lagyan muna natin siya ng what they call this, skin, no? So, so gawa tayo ng skin niya. Actually, pwede na sa paint eh. Okay, gagawa lang ako ng skin sa paint, no? Okay, paano ba gamitin tong paint na to? Okay. Okay, so let me do some let's say for example, red spotted fish. Okay, so red siya, and then here. So parang meron ako mga okay. So these are random, no? Random lang to. So yan. 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 The more spots that you have, no, na more na parang madami kang lalagyan. Okay? So, ano ba to? I'll have this one color. Yung ko siyang red. Yan. Pero you may do this in Photoshop kasi naka-open na kasi yung Max ko, then I'll open Photoshop, then I'll open XD. Naka-open din kasi XD ko. So, yan. Okay. And then, siguro, yung kulay nung fish ko is yellow. Yan. So, red, yellow spotted fish yung magiging itsura Yung fish ko. I'll just move to this. Save as on my desktop as yan, as fish. Okay. Fish skin. Okay. So pwede kang magdalawa ng fish skin diyan. So tanggalin ko muna yung pagkaka-group niya ulit. Okay, ungroup ko muna siya para ito lang yung malagyan ko ng map, no? I'll hit M and then okay, yung wala pang laman. Then I'll have bitmap. Then it was located under desktop. Yan. So yan na siya. Okay, let me just drag this going here and then show shaded material on viewport. Yan, no? So yan na siya. I have red spotted fish, no? Yan. Now I could do this. Yan, pwede kong palit-palitan yan. Yan. So yan. Okay. I could actually shade. Yan. Yan, pwede yan. Huh? So, and then I could adjust the map here. Okay, pwede kong i-adjust yan. Yan. So I think this is quite good already. Yan. Yan. Kung mapapansin natin, nawawala yung display kasi nire-render niya yan every time. Ano? So, yan. Yan, no? So, medyo parang nagkakaroon na ng konting lag on my end kasi medyo mabigat talaga to. Okay, so close lang ako ng ibang application ko. Wait lang. I'll close. Okay. So, nag-close ako ng isang Adobe product ko. Anyway. Yan. So, eto na. Okay na ako. I already have the yellow red spotted fish. No? Siyempre, gawa-gawa ko lang yung pangalan ng fish na to. Okay, siya si fish. Yan. Okay. Now, so after this, I could do already an animation. Pwede na akong maglagay ng animation sa kanya. Okay? So I'll be showing you an animation which is created based on a modifier, no? And this modifier is called bend, no? Paano halimbawa, kung gusto kong gumawa ng animation with the use of a modifier. Kasi 'di ba si modifier, ano bang ginagawa nila? It used to deform, it used to create additional physical uh, changes on your model alone, no? So here, okay. So gusto ko siyang, let's say, parang nagwawag. Nagwawag yung ano niya, yung body niya, no? Of course, hindi ito yung perfect na animation na, parang Nemo yung datingan, ha? Hindi. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, yung basic, okay? Yung pinaka-basic na langoy ng fish yung gagawin natin dito. Okay. Now, under modifier here, kasi ito-test muna natin siya. Under modifier here, okay, may makikita tayo rito. Okay. On your modifier list, actually, yan, pwede nyo nang i-apply yan. Pero before you apply this, you need to break this model. No, you need to break this model into sub-property. And to do that, okay, i-right click natin yan and you need to convert this to editable poly. Why? For you to apply the bend, no? Again, no, right click, convert to editable poly. Click lang natin 'yon. Okay? As you can see, usually if we apply convert to editable poly, it would going to appear on your command panel here, but then hindi siya nag-appear. Why? Because you have three selected different elements, no? So one at a time lang naman usually talaga lalabas yan. But then since it is a group, okay, huwag kayong magtaka kung bakit hindi nag-a-appear dito yung convert to editable poly. They are just group, no? Hindi siya union, no? So ibig sabihin, hindi siya one object, naka-group lang siya. So, hindi talaga maipapakita dito. But then, your modifier list is already accessible. Okay? Which means, since it is already accessible, you may already apply a modifier yung sinasabi natin kanina. And that modifier is called bend. No? So, all we have to do is to find the bend modifier and then click it. Now, this is the first animation. Ito yung first type ng animation, the animation using modifier, no? So, usually, no, uh, to animate, halimbawa, no, gusto natin parang nagme-melt yung cheese, no? So, modifier din yung ginagamit doon, no? Uh, yung curtain, no, may physics yon. So, modifiers din yung ginagamit doon. Okay, so, like this one, the bend, no, modifier yung ginagamit. And that particular modifier is called bend, no? Okay, so we already have the bend modifier here, and you will see a gizmo encapsulating the fish. Anong ibig sabihin nito? Yung box na nakabalot sa kanya, ang ibig sabihin niyan is uh, yung object na nasa loob ng box is the object that would be bended. No, ibig sabihin, if the fish is already inside, which means to say, the whole fish will be bended. Okay? So, sir, paano kung gusto ko kalahati lang yung nabe-bend, kalahati lang yung mabe-bend sa akin? Pwede naman yon. All you have to do is to adjust the gizmo of this into half. Okay, paano yon? Ayan, no? Uh, you may do this. The plus sign of the, ano, and then the gizmo. Yan, yung gizmo. Then, under gizmo, yan, pwede mong kunin yung kalahati, which means kalahati lang yung mabe-bend niyan. Kung gusto mo nga, tail lang yung mabe-bend, why not? Kung gusto mo, ganyan. Tail lang yung magwawag, no? Pwede yan, no? Pero ang gagawin ko is I want the whole fish to bend, no? Kasama yung ulo, kasama yung body, kasama yung tail. Okay? So ganun yung gagawin natin. Okay? So naiintindihan ba yung bend? Type 1 if naiintindihan natin yung bend. Okay. So Lance, okay. So I think malinaw naman sa atin yung bend, no? Okay, so let's proceed. Now, let's try to apply the bend this time, no? So, this would determine yung parang simple galaw or simple swim gesture ng fish natin. Okay, so we have your angle and we have your direction. So, kapag ka ginalaw natin yung angle, that's the time na magbe-bend na yung fish natin. So, let's say for example, let's have 100 lang. Okay, so yan, nag-bend na siya. Look at the box, no? Look at the box. Yan, no? Okay? So, yan, nag-bend na siya, no? Nagganon na siya. So, it's already bending. Okay, but the question, ganito ba yung paglangoy ng isda nyo? Yes or no? Okay. Of course, no, no? Kakatakot naman yung ganyang isda kung ganyan yung langoy, no? Okay? So, ano yung gagawin natin para magmukha siyang parang ganyan, no? Na maayos naman yung itsura ng fish, no? Okay? Now, you'll see here on your bend axis the different direction. We have X, Y, and Z direction. Now, under X, pwede nating tignan. Okay, ganyan siya. So, bend. Bend axis ng X. Okay? Now, you have Y. Ganito naman. Okay, parang gumagano naman yung fish nyo niyan, no? Okay, and then yung previous one is yung Z. Now, which do you think the axis which is applicable doon sa pinaka medyo malapit sa paglangoy ng isda natin? X, Y, or Z? Type your answer. Okay. Parang wala, sabi ni Kim. Naku, magdadagdag yata tayo ng ibang axis, Kim, ah. Parang wala, ah. Okay, yung pinakamalapit is correct, no? X, no? Pinakamalapit natin is X, yan. Ganyan siya. Okay, so yan, no? So, yung X. So, halimbawa, ito, Actually, pag in-scrub ko yan, gaganyan yan. O, yan, o. Okay, yan, di ba? You'll see, parang gumagalaw na, di ba? Okay. Medyo malapit na, di ba? Pero ganyan ba yung paglangoy ng isda? Parang, di ba? Parang mamamatay na yung isda pagka ganito siya lumangoy eh. Yan. Okay? So, hindi ganito. Di ba? Tama? Hindi ganyan. So, still, no? I-100 pa rin natin yan. Okay? Now, you'll see on the bottom of angle, no? Okay? Pagka nandito, you'll see direction. Yung direction, look at this. Let me scrub my direction. Okay? Okay. Diba? Okay, so siguro nagkakaroon na tayo ng ideya, no? Okay, kung para saan sila. So tignan lang natin on our here, aha, kung ano yung direction na medyo, nakagitna sa kanya. Is it 80 rin ba? Natin. 80, 50 kasi medyo mababa to eh. Okay. So, let me see 100. Okay, 100. I think 100 will do. Kaya 95 na lang. Para hindi siya masyadong nakatingala. Okay, 95 will do. Okay. So as you can see here, ayan, no, pagka tinignan mo dito sa top view, ayan, di ba? 100. Okay, tapos, pagka ginanyan mo, ayan, di ba? It's like the normal swim na nung fish mo talaga. Okay? So nag-start lang ako dito ng 80. So ibig sabihin, yung other direction ko, para magpunta siya dun on other direction is negative 80. Okay, that's the same, no? Parehas sila nun. Positive 80 and then negative to go on the other side. Okay? So, yan na yun, no? Magkakaroon na tayo ng animation yan. Pero, no? Pagka usually, plinay natin yan, ini-scrub pa lang natin yan eh. Okay, ini-scrub pa lang natin yan to animate. Now, what if gusto natin, you're going to animate it already, no? I-animate na natin siya. Okay. So, yan. Balik natin siya sa 0 here. The direction is already 95. Okay, focus natin dito. Yan, pwede natin ton ganyanin. Okay, so on the bottom of the interface, you'll see here, 'di ba sa Adobe Animate meron tayong tinatawag na keyframe, tama? Okay? So we already knew the concept of keyframe, 'di ba? We already knew the concept of playhead, 'di ba? So ibig sabihin na intindihan na natin kung ano tong mga numbers na to. Okay, they are not rulers, they are keyframes. Okay, which would define your starting animation down to your end animation position. Okay? And still, no, 30 frames per seconds are the standard, which means if this is 100, ilang segundo to? Type your answers. Ilang seconds to? Okay. Okay. 30 frames per second, standard. 100 keyframes yung meron tayo dito. Okay, the correct answer is 3, no? 3. Okay. Now here, before we add animation, let me just explain kung ano yung makikita nating buttons here. Okay? So you'll see here, down here, you'll see time configuration. Okay, dito sa pinakababa, no? Meron kayong makikita time configuration if we are at the same version, which is the 2021. Sometimes yung time configuration icon nag-iiba yan. Okay? Depending on the version. Okay? So pag clinic natin yan, you'll see that you have the start time, the end time, no? The length, okay, mga yan, no? So which means if you need more than 100 keyframes, you may do add additional keyframes. All you have to do is to put additional number on the end time. So if it is 100, kung gusto natin na halimbawa it would be 6 seconds, you'll have to do 200. Okay? So ito 200 mo 'yan. Okay? More than that, okay? I-add natin 'yan, okay? And then you hit okay to apply. Ganun lang siya. No, madali lang mag-add ng keyframes dito. Okay? And then for you to add an animation, no, an animation, all you have to do is to click the auto. To, no? Auto key means pagka hinit natin yung auto key, you'll see it would highlight a red on the keyframe together with your viewport. Okay? Why? Because any movement that would do, okay, any, no, any as in any movement na gagawin natin dito sa interface natin would be recorded as an animation already. Okay? Kaya be careful. Kaya kung makikita natin talagang totally naka-red yung interface natin, just let you to know, just to you to be notified that lahat 'yon is already recorded as an animation. Now let's start, no? Okay? So halimbawa, ang starting position natin is 0. And then let's say for example, at frame 20, ilan ba 'to? 100, no? At frame 20, let's say, that is less than 1 second. Okay? It would do 80. Okay? Yan. So, gaganyan siya, no? And then I'll have 40. Yan. Okay? Pwede na tayong mag-negative 80. Yan. Okay, so, we'll see. Yan, no? Okay? And then, let's say 60. 80 ulit. And then, on your 80, let's have negative. And then, this one, pag 100 niya, 0. To end the transition na parang start ulit siya. Natanggalin ko na yung auto key. Yan. And then, yan. So, I could now hit the play button here to, yan, no? Okay. So, yan, no? So, if we are going to see this on your other view, yan. Yan. So, nagmo-move na yan. Automatic, no? Yan. So, nagwawag na yung tail natin yan. Okay, nagwawag na yung tail natin yan. Okay, so ganun din dito. Okay, so ito rin. And then ito rin. Okay? So wala pa yung ano natin dyan, ha? Wala pa yung, what do you call this? Wala pa yung environment natin dyan. As in talagang lumalangoy pa lang siya in total darkness of space na meron tayo. Okay? So yan, no? So we already recorded a wagging of tail and body nung fish natin. This would allow us to move already the fish together with our camera. Okay? So question in here, clear ba? Type number 2 if bend modifier and auto key is clear. Okay. I think clear naman. Okay. Okay, so pwede na tayo mag-proceed. Mag-proceed tayo. So, yan. End ko lang yung play niya. Okay. Now, this time, tagalin ko yung view cube ko, ha? Kasi, hindi ko naman siya talaga ginagamit. So, okay. And then, I'll have to get rid of my grid for the meantime since hindi ko rin siya gagamitin. Okay. Yung home grid lang yung kailangan ko para alam ko yung center ko. Okay. Now, this time, I could actually move I could actually move the whole group. Okay. Parang nagmo-move yung camera natin. Parang ito, pwede ko siyang pagalawin actually. Okay? So, halimbawa, okay, let me demonstrate. Okay. Sa benda ko. Okay. So, ito. Let's say, for example, here, ito. Pwede ko siyang pagalawin. Let's say, for example, pag nag-auto ako, from here to here, okay. Yan. Yan. Okay. Look at this. Yan. Gaganyan na siya. Okay. Pero, okay, masyadong mabilis for 3 seconds, 'di ba? Masyadong mabilis yung distance niya. So, yan, ito naman is an animation by means of moving, no? Okay? So, mino-move natin 'yan. Okay? Nakikita ko kasi in your end parang nagja-jump siya, eh. Pero on my end, smooth naman 'yan. Okay? Dahil talaga kapagka, 'di ba, yung online kasi natin. Okay? So, yan. So, pero ayoko ng ganyan. So, I don't wanna do that. Okay? Pinakita ko lang sa inyo na pwede yung gano'n. Okay? Pwede yung gano'n. So, let me just have this again. Yan. Okay. So, okay na ako dito. Tanggalin ko na ulit. Now, I want halimbawa, pwede kasi ang fake natin dito, usually kasi in animation, there are some side na parang fake, no? Pero the output is still realistic. Hindi natin pagagalawin yung fish natin. Instead of, ang pagagalawin natin is yung camera natin. Pero magmumukha siyang lumalangoy pa din. Okay? Now, in rendering your movie in 3D Max or in other 3D software, you will be needing a camera. Okay? A camera to record the AVI or the MP4 output, no? So, paano 'yon? So, under create panel still here, you'll have camera, no? Ito siya. Under cameras, usually ang gagamitin diyan is target. Okay? So, zoom out lang natin 'to ng konti para makita natin ng maayos and then target. So, I'll just be giving the camera here. Okay? So, yan, no? Okay, ito na yung camera natin. So, yung camera natin, pag hinet natin yan, it's like DSLR camera, normal camera. Under modify, you'll see the different lenses na pwede mong ilagay dun sa camera mo. You'll have 15, 20, 24, no, yung mga ganyan. For those students who knew different lenses, pwede nyo paglaruan ito. Pero yung mga hindi, you may do the default. Okay naman yung default na ito. Now, to view the camera, okay, kung titignan mo, sir, ang ito siya, oh. Ayan siya, oh. No? So, to view the lens, yung parang nakukuha nung camera lens mo, all you have to do is to hit letter C on your keyboard, which means camera view. Look at this. Kapag hinit ko to, ayan, oh, nakikita ba? Yan. So, ibig sabihin, look at the camera view. Yan, lumalapit siya. Yan. Pero hindi talaga gumagalaw yung fish natin dyan, di ba? Hindi talaga gumagalaw yung fish natin. Now, for me to actually, yan kasi nakatarget siya dun sa fish natin. Yan, pwedeng ganyan. Okay, so pwedeng igaganito ko to. Yan, ganyan. Okay. So, yan. So, let's say, for example, ganyan, no? Okay, so let's say, pwede ko na itong i-animate actually. Yan, layo ko lang ng konti para makita natin na ganyan. And then here, I could do auto again. Yan. Tapos, somewhere here, ito. Okay, gusto ko, pagdating ko sa frame 100, yung camera ko is nakalagpas na dun sa fish natin. Yan. Okay, so tanggalin natin yung pagkaka-auto. Okay na yan. So, look at this. So, pagka-play natin siya, okay, yun, no? Pero, hindi talaga lumalangoy yung, hindi talaga umaalis yung fish natin, no? So, bagalan ko ng konti yung pagkaka-play niya para makita natin. Ayan, look at this. Okay. Okay, parang Discovery Channel lang yung datingan, no? Okay, the good thing with that is yung flip nung look at the flip of the camera here, no? Ito yung flip ng camera nyo dito. Ayan siya, oh. Automatic siya na yung flip. You don't need to define yung flipping niya. Okay? Ayan, di ba? Okay? So, you can do that. Illusion yon, no? Illusion yon na parang instead na ikaw yung magmo-move ng fish, yung camera mo yung nagmo-move. Pero the same yung output. Nagmumukha silang parehas. No? Nagmumukha yung output as parehas. Okay? So yun, nakuha ba? Nakuha ba yung camera technique na yun? Okay? Type number 3 if yes. Okay. So, yan. Sige, sige. Okay. Next tayo. Okay, after this, no? So, okay na tayo, no? Pinakita ko lang yon, pinakita ko lang. No? Pero hindi ganito yung gusto kong output kasi it's like parang nagpa-pass through lang siya eh. Gusto ko yung parang merong path, yung susundan talaga yung fish ko na parang lumalangoy talaga. Pwede naman yon. Okay, pwede yon. So, delete ko lang to. So, let me do a path, no? So, gagawa ako ng path. Okay, yung parang susundan ng fish, yung susundan ng ano natin. Okay? So let's say for example, I'll just have this one. Remember lines, 'di ba? Remember lines. Okay, so yan. Gawa tayo dito. Yan. Yan. Okay, so yan. Yan, clinose ko. Clinose ko. Tapos here on my vertex, yan. Pwede kong mag-angat-angat ng konti dito. Angat ko lang sila ng konti. Yan, ganyan lang. Okay, so ito, angat lang natin ng konti. Yan. Yan. So ito, medyo malaki yung path na ginawa ko. Yan. Yan. Dito natin siya palalanguyin. Yung fish natin. Okay. So here, no? So yan. So ito, lang ang problem ko. Nawawala yung lines ko, ng graphics ko. Okay. So yan. Uh, uh, uh. Standard lang natin muna. Medyo flat colors. Yun. Nag-adjust lang ako ng graphics ng konti, no? Kasi para, ang hirap kasi niya sundan pagka nagkataon. Okay, so in here, yan, pwede ko nang tuluyang kunin to. Okay. So in here, yan, nagba-box-box pa rin siya. I'll be creating a uh, I could do path constraints and then yan. So notice, nung nag-path constraints ako in here, ayan, susundan niya na yan. Ayan, susundan niya na yan. Okay? Yan. Tapos, I could do, ito kasi, i-adjust pa natin ito. Okay, so start siya doon. Ito, there might be an adjustment pa rin, no? Yan. Kasi, okay. So, mag-start muna tayo ng camera. Camera muna tayo. I-attach muna natin yung camera. So, camera, target, no? I'll have this one here. And then under here, yung camera natin, we could do animation, constraints, then path constraints, no? Okay? Then, i-click natin tong line. Okay. Yan. So, yung camera natin yan, magmo-move na yan. To. Okay? So, susundan niya na yung linya natin dito. Okay? So, kung nag-start siya dito, ba't kasi nawawala yung graphics niya? Ang hirap makita ng mga linya. Anyway. Okay. Here, okay. Next is pick target. Here, under pick target, i-pick nating target to. Para dito siya lagi nakatutok. Kahit na anong mangyari, okay, tututukan niya yung isda mo. Okay, yan siya. Okay. Okay, so ibig sabihin, ang kailangan mo na lang gawin is itong fish mo is i-path mo siya. Actually, pwede naman, ang mangyayari dito is pwede mo siyang nawawala kasing yung ano ko, line ko eh. Okay, nawawala yung line ko. Okay. Ayan, no? Pagka ginalaw ko, nawawala yung line ko. Anyway, okay. So, ito pwede ko na tong i-view as camera eh. Para makikita ko na kung ano yung nagiging itsura, kung nasaan na yung fish ko. Ayan. So, yan. Ito. Try natin siyang ipit sa path, no? Animation, constraints, path constraints. Yan. Boom. Yan. Ito yung camera view natin. Yan siya. Tingnan natin kung ano magiging itsura. Okay. So, nililibutan na yung camera natin. Pinagkasya niya sa 100 kaya medyo mabilis ha. Okay. Okay. So, ito. Pwede nating ilayo ito para makita natin yung talagang in here. Pwede ko siyang i-roll. Flip natin siya. Pick a target. Masyado siyang malayo. Lapit natin. Yan, no? Okay. So, pagdating dito, yung fish naman yung aayusin natin. Rotation. Okay. Bank. Okay. Kaso, need natin siyang i-flip ng konti. Okay. Where's my flip? Yan. Yan. Notice, no? Okay. Yan, no? Gumagalaw na yan. Okay? Gumagalaw na yung fish natin yan. Okay? Now, ito. Okay. So, follow din natin siya. And then, pick a target. Pick ulit natin na target yung fish natin. Yan. Yan. As you can see, okay, medyo pangit yung nagbabanking, no? Tanggalin natin yung pagbabanking ng fish natin. Yan. Pangit, no? Pangit yung effect niya. Yan, medyo okay na to. Okay. Yan. Ito, pwede nating layuan ng konti. Tapos, pansinin natin dahil nag-find path tayo, nawala yung parang ano niya, animation niya in bend, no? So, dadagdag niyo ulit 'yun. Nawala eh. Okay, so halimbawa ito, at frame 20. Ay hindi, nag-animate pa rin siya. Mabagal lang. Okay. Still the animation is there. Kasi dahil 100 yung ano ko, okay? Ganyan siya. Pero if you're going to make it kasi masyadong maano eh. Ang problem kasi pagka masyadong mahaba, masyadong for demonstration purposes kasi ginawa ko lang siyang 100. Pero kasi pagka halimbawa, look at that, no? Ito, nagbe-bend pa rin yan, no? Okay. Pagka kasi ginawa ko siyang masyadong mahaba, in demonstration purposes kasi, what will happen is, matagal siyang i-render. Okay, baka abutin tayo ng 3 hours. Okay. Yan, no? Yan. Pwede mo ring ilapit to. Yan, ganyan. Pwede rin yan, ganyan. Okay. Mas malapit siya. Parang sasamahan mo talaga siyang lumangoy. Okay, yan. Okay. Now, paano niyo naman gagawin na parang, yung animation niya na 'no, yung it's like, palitan na nga lang natin yung path. Parang 'di talaga ako satisfied dito sa path na 'to, eh. Okay. Okay, so palitan natin yung path. Front. Back to zero natin 'to. Zero, then zero. Just delete this. Target. Delete path. Ah, okay, let me reset this. Reset natin. Where's my reset? File reset. Open ulit natin yung file natin. Okay, gawa na tayo ng bagong path. Okay, gagawa na ako ng bagong path sa kanya. Parang di talaga ako satisfied dun sa itsura niya, eh. Okay, so here, gawa tayo ng path na parang yan. So underline, ayusin lang natin 'to, ha. Kasi yan. Okay. Yan. So let's say for example ito. Okay, so tanggalin ko ulit yung grid. Yan, and then yan. Of course ito dapat 'to naka-group. Oops. Group natin siya si fish. Yan. Okay. So convert ko to editable poly. So instead of 100 siguro dahil masyado siyang mabilis, no? Gawin ko siyang iba. Let's say I'll make this one 200. Ay, 500. Masyado kasing maano, eh. 300 na lang. Okay. Notice, no, hindi yan mag-e-extend, mapapalitan lang yung numbers niyan into like this. Tapos makikita natin yung number natin in here. Yun lang yung magiging ano nyo dyan. So, 20 down to ano, no? Mas liliit. Kanina yung 20, nandito na sa gitna yun eh. Okay. So, ito, convert natin to editable poly again. Then, bend. Lagyan natin siya. And then, 95 to eh. And let's say, for example, I'll have 80 here. And X. Diba? So, for the meantime, 0 siya. So, frame 20. Let's have 80. Then, frame 40. Ah, I forgot the auto key. Auto key. Frame 20. Let's have 80. Then, frame 40. Let's have negative 80. And then, ito, pwede ko na tong, you know, yan, shift ko na lang 60 and 80. Test ko kasi baka mamaya magkamali ako. Okay, so correct naman siya. So ito pwede ko nang i-alt ulit ito. Yan. Oo, ito. Hindi ko lang alam bakit biglang hindi siya nagiging wrong. Nasa 90 ako. Should be 100. Yan. 120. Then this is 140. And 100. So ito 180. Yan. Then, ayusin ko lang ulit para medyo... Bakit ko siya hinabaan, no? Bakit ko dinagdagan yung frames ko? Okay, dinadagdagan ko siya just because gusto ko na mas smooth yung magiging tapak ng animation ko. Okay, para hindi masyadong mabilis. So, and this time, yan. Okay, so yan, no? Okay. So, mas smooth na siya niyan. 20 pa rin naman yan. Okay, so, yan. Okay, so, this time, I would have add path. Click ko to. Then create other animation, constraints, path constraints. Yan. So, yan. Tapos, under here, yan. I could do follow. Okay. Flip. Yan. So, kung mapapansin natin, okay, much better. Okay, so yan na siya. No? Try natin i-play. Okay, yan, 200 na yan at 300. Kaya kung mapapansin natin, mas smooth na yung animation natin. Parang nag-aano pa rin on your end pero smooth na yan dito sa end ko. No? Dun sa nakikita ko sa nami-mirror sa inyo, para siyang naglalag. No? Pero pagka ito, tinry nyo on your end, no? Mapapansin nyo na smooth na yan. Okay? Now, let's add a camera. No? Let's add a camera. Target ulit tayo. Yan. Tapos, in here, add na tayo ulit ng path. Diretso na ay hindi. Yeah. Add na tayo ng path. Constraints. Yan. Path. Yan. Sasama lang kasi siya dito. Yan. Tapos, add target tayo. Pick target. Yan. Yan. Tapos, ano lang natin siya. Yeah. Masyado siyang malayo doon. Start siya doon. And we don't want to happen that yung starting niya. Okay. In here, follow din. Ito. Okay. Okay. So, adjust natin yung settings natin. In here, follow. Wag na tayo mag-banking. Medyo flip natin. Auto ko lang to. Yan. Okay. So, ginagawa ko is parang inaano ko. Okay. So, yan, no? Oh, yan. So, pansinin natin, maayos na yung pagsunod ng camera natin. So, tignan natin ano yung magiging itsura niya inside sa camera view. Ganito. Okay. So, yan. Okay. So, sinusundan niya yung isda mo. Okay. Actually, pwede mo pang ilayo to. To. Pwede mo pang ilayo yung separation mo dyan. Okay. Hanggang dito, siguro. Uh, yan. Para mas may separation. Yan. Okay. So, yan, no? Mapapansin natin, sinusundan na. Okay? Ang ginawa ko, isang path lang yan, ha? Pero, pwede kang gumawa ng sariling path ng camera. Okay? Nagigets ba ibig sabihin? Halimbawa, dalawang linya. Yung isang path naman is para sa camera. Pwede rin yon. Okay? The same application lang sila. Okay? The same application lang sila. So, kayo, ang gagawin nyo dito is dalawang path. Para, let's say, ito, yung fish mo, tapos ito yung camera mo, nakaganyan, sinusundan niya, pwede yon. Okay? Now, paano mo i-convert ito into uh, an AVI? So, this time, yung mga isasubmit nyo sa akin, may mga AVI format na. So, ganito siya. Ay, question muna dito. Meron bang question? Paki-type none if none. Okay. So, next tayo. Okay. So, paano natin to i-render as parang AVI, no? So, punta tayo dito sa rendering. Then, may makikita tayo ditong medyo matagal kasi ito eh. Batch render. To, batch render, no? So, dito under batch render, lalabas ito. Okay, i-add lang natin ito. Click natin yung add. And then, you'll see override preset. Frame start natin 0. Let's say, ire-render natin hanggang 300. So, 300. 300 times magre-render yan. What do we mean by 300 times? Remember, pagka nag-shift queue tayo, di ba magaganon yun? 300 times magaganon yun. Tapos, automatic i-stage niya yon para maging AVI. So, eto, i-example ko lang hanggang 100 lang muna ha. Okay, 100. Yan. Ah. So, eto, let's say for example, yung size nung ano ko is 720. Yung height is 1080. 720, 1080. Ay, hindi, mali ako. 1080 by 720 size. Then, frame start ko 0, frame end ko 100. Hanggang 100 lang. So, somewhere dito lang yan. Okay? Tapos, output path ko, let's say, lalagay ko na lang siya sa desktop. Format ko, AVI. Yan. Sample. Yan. So, save ko lang yon. Quality ko. Okay, accept ko lang ito saglit. Quality ko, yan, best, no? Okay. Okay, then, yung camera, 001, yan. Tapos, pagka okay na, no? Ito, okay naman na to eh. Yan, default na yan, okay na yan. And then, render. Ang mangyayari niyan, gaganyan yan. Kung mapapansin natin, ayan, no? Okay. Mabilis lang niyang nire-render yan. Kasi wala akong nilagay na material. Di ba? Nag-reset kasi ako kanina. Wala akong nilagay na material dito. Wala rin akong pebbles. Wala akong mga kahit na ano. Okay? Yung activity na gagawin nyo is ganito. Pero this time, merong mga something na lalanguyan. No? Nasa sa inyo kung maglalagay kayo ng pebbles or nasa loob siya ng aquarium, nasa loob siya ng fishbowl, no? Pero I want an environment para dito sa first character natin. Okay? So, yan. For demonstration, up to 100 lang yung nilagay ko. Yan. So, okay na ako. Pagka nag-stop na yon, okay na yon. So, yan. So, puntahan ko lang yung desktop natin. Okay, si sample, ito siya. At ito na siya. Okay? Yan na siya. Okay? So, pansinin natin, okay na siya. Okay? So, as AVI yan. Okay? As AVI yan. Okay? So, yan. Question so far? Kung ano yung gagawin natin activity. Ang activity natin, yan, no? Props or yung tinatawag nating environment. Okay? Tapos, kailangan path. Gumagamit ng path. Yan, no? Now, pagdating dun sa number of seconds, yung number of seconds mo, ikaw na magde-decide. Okay? You decide. Okay? Based dun sa magiging animation mo. Okay? Then, yung material mo, yung map mo, yung skin mo, yung tinatawag mong skin, ikaw din ang gagawa. Okay? So, yan, no? Okay? So, these are the requirements, no? One is yung props or yung environment natin. 2, kailangan gagamit siya ng path. Number 3, yung seconds, number of seconds mo, 30 frames per seconds pa rin. Now, if you have number of seconds, it's for you to decide, no? Then lastly, yung map or yung skin natin is ikaw din na magde-decide. Okay? So, yan yung activity natin. Deadline is until next week. Hindi naman ngayong linggong to. Okay? So, until next week siguro. Okay? Until next week. Okay? Question so far? Pagka sinabi naman natin next week, 'Di ba ngayon 4, 'di ba? So mga hanggang dito siguro, hanggang dito sa 12 ganyan. Ganyan naman kalayo. Okay? Question so far, none. Paki-type ulit present para dun sa mga still nandyan at present. Okay. So yan, no? Yun, kumpleto pa rin. So thank you for attending our class today and I'll see you guys next meeting. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Sir, Sir Ricky.
Yes.
May concern po ako dun sa ano,
Saan?
yung sa A2TL po namin.
Saglit. Stop ko muna yung recording, ha?